Hello. So I'm going to continue with the computer programming course, and at this moment, I will like to have a chance to teach you how to install Java and how to install the IDE, Integrated Development Environment, which is Eclipse. And I think I will also give you some examples how can we make the first Java. Okay, so I will start with the PPT. So we are going to learn about the Java installation and how can we run the program, and then we will learn the simple hello world, and you will learn about the string. Yeah. How can you install Java? First, you need to download Java, and you need to set the environment variable, and later on you need to download the IDE. For our course, we will use Eclipse. Yeah. So the first time, because if you are familiar with Java, I guess it's not that difficult to understand the Java version. But if you are the first time, then yeah, I need to explain to you that Java has three kind of edition or three kind of version. So the first is the standard edition or Java SE. It is very useful to create your desktop application. And the other edition name is Java Enterprise Edition. So this version is useful to create server application. Let's say if you want to make a web application, then yeah, the Java EE will be good for you. And if you are going to make a kind of uh, application, okay, for example, you want to make the micro and mobile application, then you can use the Java ME, a micro edition. For example, you want to make a setup box, setup box. So setup box is for the TV broadcast. Yeah. And if you want to make a kind of application in your smartphone, then you need to install Java ME. So first, I would like to let you know that this course is intended only for the desktop application. Yeah. I don't want to uh, make your computer heavier than the usual. So just download the Java SE. I give you the link. Yeah. If you check on the link, yeah. So if you check on the link, this one, let's say, okay, you can go to the, yeah, I will use Chrome at this moment. So it is connected to the Oracle. Okay, the Oracle is the root company of the Java. Oh, okay, so it can detect that I'm from Indonesia. Okay, so this is the Java SE download, and you can see that this is the Java SE 14. Okay, 14 is the latest one, and you can download the JDK. JDK is the Java Development Kit. In my case, because I already have my Java, so I will not download this one. So if you want, then just download this one, and then okay, let's see. After you download this one, then if you're using Chrome, yeah, you will see something like this one. Okay. There are some options about the Java. So let's say you are using the Windows, so you can just download this Windows x64 pin.exe. If you're using Mac, then of course you can just install with Mac. If you're using the other operating system, then you can fit with the other operating system. So let's say if you're using the Windows with the 64-bit, then you can press this one, and you need to agree, and then yeah, just download it. So if you're using Chrome, you can see the file in the left panel. So once you finish with the download, you can just install it in your computer. Yeah. Oops, I'm still using the 13. Yeah. Now they already have the newest one because the newest one is better, but there will be some issues that we need to cover later. So after you install in computer, okay, so there might be some questions about the setting. Just use the basic setting. You guys just next, 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 and then after you finish, then you have your Java. Okay. That's the first. And after you have your Java installed in your computer, so you need to set the environment variable. Okay? One of the link that I give to you here is giving you an explanation how to set the Java home variable in Windows. Maybe if you're using the Mac, it will have a different way to set up the environment. So I just want to let you know, if you're using Windows, then you can type like this one. You can type edit environment variable. So you can see there is a comment that you can see here is edit environment variables for your account. Okay, when you click this one, okay, you will see this. So this environment variables is the path. So when you have the Java, for example, then your computer will automatically know the path of Java. In my case, I have this path. Yeah. So okay, this is the path. Yeah, this is the path that I'm using. So I can see the path that I use for example, this is the Python. This is for the Anaconda. The system is not available. Okay, I can understand because I need to open from the yeah. I think I need to open from this environment. Okay, edit the system environment variables. Yeah, because if you're just using your edit environment variables, it means it is the local. So you need to have the system. So after you have the system, you can go to the environment variables, and let's say I'm using the path, this one. Okay, so the path here, you can see that I have installed the Java in my computer. So the link or the path that I use for this Java is in the C program files x64, x66, and the common files Oracle, Java, Java path. So using this one, you can check. Okay, for example here. Okay, if I click this one, then yep, you can see there are three applications of Java: Java, Java W, and Java WS. So the computer will need to execute this file in order to run the Java. Okay. So don't forget to put this one in your environment setting, and once you already have the add in your environment variables, then the next step will be, yeah, you need to download your IDE. Okay, so this step usually is very tricky. Okay? So the computer will be varied from one computer to other computer. If you have any issues with this one, please let me know, because some computers need to I need to handle a very a unique point, especially when the folder is using not an administrator. So if you use your own name, then you need to figure out the setting environment variable for your own computer. Okay? So please follow this link, and if you have any problem, just send me email. Okay? So the next one is you need to download the ID. Of course, this is a very important thing that we need to do, because we are going to use the IDE for one semester. I'm going to use the Eclipse IDE, okay, and you can see this is the link. So you can just put the link into the browsers. Yeah, this is the newest Eclipse. I would like to recommend you to download these packages. Okay, there is an option that you can uh, install using the Eclipse installer. But for me, I will just do with the Eclipse IDE for Java developer. Okay? So this is a plugin. Actually, when you download this file, you will get a zip file. Okay? So you can just download whether you are using Windows or Mac or Linux. If you use Windows, then you can just click here. Okay? And after you have this file, yeah, you will see that you are in the folder. So I'm installing here. Okay, I have two because I already downloaded the Eclipse version 2019-6 and 2019-12. So when you have this zip file, then you need to extract it in your computer. So in my case, I will show you. Yeah, this is the Eclipse file. Then this is the folder that you need to execute when you run your Eclipse. Okay. So downloading the Eclipse package will not put the Eclipse in the system. It means it will save some it will save some of your space. Okay? But if you use the installer, it means you need to know the memory consumption. So I would like to suggest to you, in my case, I will just download the packages, not installer. If you want to proceed with the installer, that's also fine, and you need to set some environment so that the installer will manually update your Eclipse. Because if you're managing with your Eclipse automatically update environment, then Eclipse will give you some notice when the new Eclipse appear. Yeah, so you will update it automatically. Anyway, that's the Eclipse stuff. If we have the offline course later in 203, so all computers have been installed with Eclipse. Of course, some computers have been installed with the newest one. Some of the computers have been installed with the previous version. And I would like to say that the previous version of Eclipse, after 2014, it will be good. There is no problem. Okay, it's still compatible with the lecture notes. But the latest Java, yeah, now we have version 13 or version 14 may have some execution issues in the future. So if you want to use your laptop or your notebook, please follow the steps. And if you have any problems, please contact me. Okay, I will try to help you. So let's try to figure out how to run a program. Okay, please run your Eclipse. I hope that you already install your Eclipse. You already have your Eclipse file like this one. Okay, now I'm going to run my Eclipse. So this is the application, and let me run. At the first pop-up, you will be asked, well, where do you want to put your file? Okay. So in my case, I would like to put in this folder. Yeah, it depends on your computer. So I would like to make it as Eclipse Work 2020. Okay, you can also figure out the other type, maybe 20 computer programming. Yeah, you can type a very long name, but I don't want to do that one. So I will make it a very short one, Work 2020. So if you already set with the workspace environment, then you can just type launch. And once you click launch, the Eclipse will be launched, and you need to wait maybe some seconds before it starts. And the first step, if you run Eclipse for the first time, you need to set up your workspace environment. It means you will set the folder you want to save the files. You can change your workspace in the future. Okay. So the Eclipse environment will be something like, okay, I'm still waiting. That one. Okay, this is the Eclipse environment. So this is the welcome page. Okay. So if you want to check the environment, you can just click in this restore. Okay, so you can see this is the environment of the Eclipse. The left panel, I want to mention it as a package explorer. So the package explorer means a place to put all the packages, or you will create a Java project, or you will import your projects, and everything will be placed in the package explorer. So the main panel is the code editor. So you will type your code in the middle, and the right panel, there are two things, which is the about task list outline. Okay, so the task list and then are in this panel, and then cheat sheet. The cheat sheet is something about yeah, the tutorial for the beginners, so you can check this one. I will follow this cheat sheet for the first step, and if you want to see the output, you can see in the lower part. Okay, let's see. This is the way that we are going to use to do is to create a hello world. Hello world is very famous one. Every time you want to learn programming language, you need to uh, learn how to create the hello world. So the step will be create a new Java project, create a new class hello world, and then you need to add a print statement, and then you can run your Java application. Let's do one by one. First, you need to create a new Java project. So how can you create a new Java project? Follow the step. Yeah. Create a new Java project, and then click File, New Java Project. You need to enter the project name. Let's say the first is first project. After we finish, you can click Next and finish. Let's see. So this is the Eclipse environment. You can click File, and then choose New, and then you have the Java project. Okay. Yeah, or if you're in the first time of using the Eclipse, you can see there's a Java, create Java project. Okay. So let me just use this one, file, new, and you will create a Java project. It will show a pop-up, and you need to mention what is the name of your first project. Let's say I would like to use first project. Okay. Is it the same with content that I put here? Oh yeah, first project. Okay. So I will make it as a first project, and then after okay, so if you're already setting everything in your computer, then you can just follow uh, the basic setting. Okay, I guess it is a good setup already for you. If there's any issues, then we can fix it later. Okay, so just next, and then you just finish. Oh, okay, I guess this one, you need to create this one. Okay. I guess I have any issues with Java. Okay, I will check this one. I guess I need to change the build path. In my case, I will like to, yes, this is the error. Okay, so this kind of things will happen to your computer. I hope that I can finish this one with my computer, but of course each computer have different uh, path, so I need to fix it one by one. I cannot fix all of your computer with the same configuration, so that's why if you have any issues, then just let me know. So you can see there's a first project, and then you can see that this is the resources, the Java system library that we are going to use. So you don't need to mind with this one. And you can see there's one folder about SRC. Yes, SRC means the source. So we are going to make one file. Okay. In the SRC, you are going to make one Java file. So in the folder SRC, press right click on your mouse and then click new class. And after you click a new class, so you can see this pop up. So I will like to say to you that we are going to make the first project, and the first class that we are going to make is the hello world. And the directory, let's make a directory name first, and after you have the first project src, after you have the package first, and then you have the name, and don't forget to click this one. Okay, at this moment just click this one, so the Eclipse will create automatically the main method and finish. Okay, let's follow the step. So in the src, I'm going to make a new class. Okay, And this new class, I would like to make a new package which call this first, and then the name that I'm going to create is hello world. Okay, and let's click this one. I would like to ask Eclipse to make the main method for me. Everything is okay now, then you can just click finish. Now you can see there's environment here. This is the Java editor. Yeah. I guess I need to make it a little big for you so you can see this detail. Yeah, you don't need to mind about this one, but in my case, I just want to enlarge the size so you can see clearly. If you want to make it bigger, yeah, you can also do the same thing as me. You can just change the setting. Is it the same? No, I guess I need to change the Java. Okay, Java editor text. So I need to change this one. Okay, it's already. Oh, sorry, big. Then I will need to check that. Okay, it's bigger again. Yeah. Do you need bigger again? Okay, let me check. I guess yeah, I can make it bigger. Let's say I want to make it as 20. Okay. Oh, very big. So I will close this one, the welcome page. So I will close this cheat sheet so it can be bigger like this one. Now, I'm not going to explain the detail now, but let's follow the next step. So you can see that the hello world class has been in the editor. So you need to make a statement in order to Eclipse to do something. Okay? So I would like you to use this command. Yeah. So you just copy these two commands and paste in the code editor. Okay. Yep. So after you paste this one, so you can see system.out.println hello world, system.out.println. Okay. So after you do this one, don't forget to save. Okay. So you can save the files here, Control S. So you can save the file, and after you save the file, you can run your file. Okay, there's the menu run here. So run, there are some options for run. You can run, just press the Control F11. You can run as, it depends on your application. Now you're using Java, so the Java application is there, and you need to press like Alt Shift X or J. Okay, and also there's debug, and I think I will not explain all the things here, but now we are going to check the result. So I would like to ask you to press run. You can press here run, or you can just press the Control F11. Okay, in my case I will just press Control 11, and Java will create the compilation like I mentioned before. So the Java is high programming language. After you have your languages, machine cannot understand. So you need to compile. Okay. So the compilation will create something so the machine can understand this is your command. Hello world. Okay. Because you are going to print this hello world, then it shows the result hello world. Let's say you want to write your name Bernardo. Okay, so after you save, don't forget, okay, Control S. Okay, Control S. After you save, Control S, and then if you press the Control 11, then you can see hello world Bernardo. Okay, perfect. Then after you have this one, you will see this is the console. Okay? Console means the output, the place that you will see the output. Now the output is only the text file. So the Eclipse IDE first page. Okay? So this is the uh, updates that I already explained to you at the first time. Okay? The Package Explorer means the left panel, so it can show you everything. So it can show you that you're having a project and your class or the Java file is here. So this is the editor. When you type your code, you need to type here. And this is the task list, and this is the outline. If you check the outline, you can see that it shows that we have one method which is main. So we will learn more about this idea. And the console is the result that you have. So the explanation of this one, the first is about the package. Package first means you want to save the file, the Java file in the package first. The package first means the folder first. And the hello world is the name of the class. Public means anyone can access it. So there is a static means method that can be run without creating an instance of the class containing the main method. And void means it is a method that does not return any value. We will learn also about this one. The main method is the name of the method because we are having only one statement, so we still have only one method. Okay. So the method is a collection of statements that are grouped together to perform an operation. So those things is the first one, the first step that we already did, and you need to learn the detail about those later. So the mechanism for this compilation or running a program is first you need to write the source code. Okay. So after you write the source code, then you will you have the set of instruction in the program. After you have the set of instruction of program, then you need to compile. So compile means translate a program from one language to another. In the case of Java, the Java compiler will convert your code into a format named bytecode. So the bytecode will run in many computers. So once you have the bytecode can be placed in any other devices. Let's say you want to put in the setup box, you want to put in the devices, then you can have the dot class like this one. The hello.java is your Java file, and then you compile it. So after you compile, you can get the hello.class, and after you run this, you can see the output. So you can place the class in any devices in any place. So the machine can understand the dot class, but machine cannot understand the Java. So the output is the message printed to the user by a program. And yeah, after you do this step, you will see the result. Now I'm going to explain about the files. Where is the file? Okay, this is very important. When you do your assignment, when you generate a class or the Java file, you need to know where is the file, because you need to submit the file. You need to send me the file in order for me to assess your assignment. Okay? So first, you need to check the folder. Okay, you need to check this folder. Okay, let's say you want to see this hello world. Okay, so once you right click, you can see the properties. Okay. So for example, I want to know where is the .java is located. So you can just go click on the hello.java and then go to the properties. After you right click, and you can see there is a path. This is the folder that you place the hello.java, and this is the location. So for easy access the location, you can press this one, show in the system explorer, and you can see that this is the place of your hello world.java. And whenever you do your assignment, please remember that you need to submit this .java file. So for any assignment, quiz, exams, you need to submit your Java file. Fail to submit your Java file will cause demerit on your assessment. Okay, so maybe if you submit your Java source code in the form of text file, then I may have some difficulties to understand the other. So please make sure that you submit the Java file. The next thing that you can learn from this is about the uh, hello world. Okay? The hello world is only just one line, and then you have another line which is blank, and you can put two more lines. Okay, when you put two more lines, let's say, okay, you can put blank. Okay, if you put blank like this one, it means it is only a line. Okay, print line, it means only print a line. So if you run this, then you will see, oh, oh sorry, why is there's a deletion? Okay, I need to run again. Okay, so as you saw before, if I do something like this one, it has some errors. Okay, when it errors, so it means your program is not compiled. So you need to fix it. You can see there's a error message here. Okay, so you need to fix it before you complete. So before you submit your assignment, then make sure that your code is free from errors. That's the meaning of compile. Okay. So in this case, I need to do this one, and then okay, because I already set up with this example. So the result is this program produces 4 lines of output. Okay. The basic idea of the Java program is the structure. In the Java program, the structure is first is the class name. Okay? The class name is the program itself. The program will have at least one method, and the main method is the method that will be executed for the first time. So when you have a program, you need to have a main method. And inside of the main method, there will be a lot of statements. The statement means a command to be executed. Every executable Java program consists of a class. So you need to make a class. This class will consist of methods, and one method will consist of many statements. If you have a lot of statements, then you need to put the curly braces. So like this one, the curly braces here and the curly braces here means all the statements belong to this method. And you need to remember when that the class name, it is an identifier, is very unique. Okay. So the naming convention in the class name, you need to make it unique. And if you have many words inside of the class name, you cannot separate with the space. So you need to uh, make the capitalize for each word to indicate the different word. Okay, for example, my class name. Okay. So your program files must match exactly. So like say if you are doing a math calculator.java, so you need to very carefully to see the class name, this one, with the Java file name. It should be matched. And remember that Java is case sensitive. So if it is lowercase or uppercase, the result will be different. And the other thing that you need to know is the identifier. Yeah? The identifier means a name given to an item in your program. When you have your name like this one, the name should start with letter or underbar or $sign. So subsequent characters can be any of those or a number. Let's say this one. This is legal. Why? Yeah, because we have the underbar. This is legal. Why? Because it starts with the letter. This is okay. This is also legal because it starts with the letter A. What about this? Okay, this is also legal because it starts with the symbol dollar. What about this? Yeah, it is illegal because the identifier should be only characters, okay, but without any symbol. Okay. So this symbol plus is not possible for making an identifier. What about this? For. Okay. For is not a letter. So it should start with letter or underbar or color. So subsequent characters can be any of those characters or a number. Okay? So it cannot start with number. So for is not possible for the first letter in the identifier. Side swipe. Okay, this also. Okay. So the dash is not possible for making an identifier. What about this? This is also, you have the dot and you have the quote. So those dot and quote are not the characters for making an identifier. So those examples, the four examples, are illegal. And if you want to make a good identifier, please try to avoid the reserved word. This is the reserved word in Java, so you cannot use those reserved word because it is already has a meaning in Java. Okay, so if you want to make an identifier, if, no, you cannot use it because if is already the identifier in Java. You cannot memorize all. Okay, so by the time you will know more all the things, and then you can understand what is good identifier and what is bad identifier. For syntax, okay, it is the legal structures and that can be used in a particular language. So in Java statement, you need to use the semicolon at the end of the statement. Okay? So this semicolon is important because if you don't have the semicolon, it will show the errors. For example, this one. If I delete this semicolon, then you can see it is error. And this error message say that the syntax error, insert semicolon to complete the statement. And if you do the other things is the method that you created, the statements or the contents of the method should occur between the curly bracket. Okay. So you have many statements, so you have the curly bracket to indicate this is the beginning and this is the end. The syntax error, usually it occurs because of some issues. For example, yeah, missing semicolon. Or there are too many or too few braces. Illegal identifier for class name. Class and file names do not match. Okay, so those kind of syntax error you need to avoid. For example, like this one. Okay, public class hello. When you mention POO, what do you think? Yeah, this is error. Okay, it's not POO but PU to present public. What is another error? This one, OWT. It's not OWT, but it should be out. And the other error is this one. What is it? Yes, okay. You need to put the semicolon. So there will be a question like this one in the, yeah, I will give you some discussion issue. Where is the error? And then you need to say, this is the error and that is the error. Okay. When you run this one in Eclipse, the Eclipse will show the output with the error message. So it will show the errors and it shows the line where the error is. For example, this one, there's an error in line 2 and there's an error in line 3. Okay, so Eclipse will show it to you because it is just very simple example, so you can easily understand the error message. But later, when you create a very long source code, the error message will be tough to understand. So the statement that you learned today is system.out.println. In this system.out.println, you learn that this statement is to print. Okay? This statement is to give an output. Okay? People say that this is println. Okay? Println means you will print a statement and then after that you will go to the next line. So the system.out.println, there are two things. Yeah? You can print something and then you go to the next line, or you just print a blank line of the output. Yeah. Okay, I guess I will stop here. So I will continue again with a new video for the chapter strings and SQL sequence.